Boss Up with Me Girl Talk edition. Okay. So, how to attract good things into your life? Like, how do you actually attract success? How do you attract good, healthy?
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic. Got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always on it.
Hello, boss ladies, some boss men. Welcome to Boss Up with Me Girl Talk edition. Okay. So, today I am going to be talking about how to attract good things into your life. Like, how do you actually attract success? How to attract, high paying salary? How to attract, like, just miracles, or some people might say miracle. Or how do you attract um positive light into your life? Because the more you manifest things positively in your life, the more you manifest success, the more you get. And why certain people, when they talk about things that they want to do, they actually achieve it, and why others don't achieve it. And basically today, as a topic mentioned, I'm going to be covering the law of attractions, how to attract great things into your life. And without further ado, for those who are new here, I am Neecee Lexy, content creator, digital marketer, as well as a blogger. I drop weekly video content here on my channel. I also do live interview entrepreneurs with celebrities, artists, and business owners from around the globe every Thursdays, as well as on Fridays. I cover the Boss Up with Me Girl Talk editions. And on weekend, I do write blogs on digital marketing, personal branding on my website at www.neeceelexy.com. You can go ahead and check it out there. Free content. You can read it on your own time. But for today's video, I'm going to be covering basically how to attract great things into your life. So first thing first, before you actually even attract greater things into your life, you need to be able to cleanse yourself. Need to be able to be ready for these greater things when they come into your life. You don't want to have great success, great opportunity coming in, but you are not healthy or mentally ready for this success. Because some people will have these all amazing things around them, but because they're not ready for it and they're mentally exhausted, they might not even enjoy that little miracle things that are happening to your life. That is why before you even start considering attracting success, considering bringing all of these greater things, the finance, soft life, you need to be able to first of all, raise your standard. That is the first thing I did. Before I started manifesting greater things in my life, I had to raise my standard, because before I was that shy girl who was very timid, who was basically, if somebody said to her, Neecee, do this, it's like, okay, yes, put everything that I wanted to do at the back end, kind of, saying yes to everything and feeling exhausted because I was doing so much and I was not taking care of myself. So I had to be able to, to raise my standards, saying to myself, there's certain jobs I would not do. There's certain salary bracket I would not accept. Even if I'm broke, I'm not going to go to that job because of their salary they're offering. I know my worth. I know my skill set. I know the years of experience I have put into place for me to not be able to accept these type of jobs or this type of salary. I have raised my standard enough to be able to say, you know what, I can walk away from anything without feeling guilty about it. And that is the first thing I had to do, is basically to raise my standard, whether it's for work, whether it's friendship, whether it's for school, to be able to say, you know what, you got this video to do, so go ahead, put that makeup on, get into that camera and start recording. There's no time for my feelings, I had to put it aside. I have to make sure that I have my own time to cleanse my own feelings at a different time. When work is work, work's got to be done, and have to raise that standard for myself to be able to live the life that I deserve, or live the life that I want to get into it, the lifestyle. So first thing, raise your standard and mean what you say, and stick with that standard that you have raised. Everybody have their own level of standard, and every standards is very subjective. Whatever that standard you put for yourself, whatever that high standard that you want out of your life, that is what's going to determine the things that you're going to achieve in your life. Because if you put yourself in a high pedestal, if you put yourself that, there's certain things that you cannot accept, there's certain things that it would not be accepted because of the value that you have in your life, because of the standard you expect out of yourself, you will be able to establish what you can basically take and which you cannot take based on that standard you have set. So first thing is set that standard, make it very clear, and don't bounce around it. So with that being said, you have to practice the law of attraction. You'll be able to create that law of attraction to attract those opportunities for you. You cannot say that you want soft life and then it's still acting broke. You cannot be able to talk about high life, but you're not doing the work for it. That doesn't work like that. God helps those who help themselves. So with that being said, there are 7 ways of for you to be able to start practicing the law of attraction. Is first of all, is decide what you want to manifest. What type of lifestyle do you want to achieve for yourself? You can write this down. You can list them. Maybe you can start to doodle some notes, do some journal. As you guys all know that I write everything down. I journal. I make sure that I have affirmations. I make sure that I have yearly goal, monthly goal, and I also have life goal that I wanted to achieve in the next 5 years or 10 years of my life. So decide what you want to manifest. Do you want a new car? Do you want a new job? Do you want a new home? Do you want a certificate? Do you want to graduate from a school? What exactly do you want? You start creating some things that you can manifest, whether it's 6 months from now, a month from now, a year from now. Create that in your to-do list, create that in your vision board. Then go ahead and start creating daily affirmations of exactly how you're going to get there, because there are some days where you're going to wake up and not feeling great. There's some days you're going to wake up and feeling really pumped and super excited about things. And for those days that you are waking up and you're not feeling your full 100%, you want to be able to have a practice of manifestations, of affirmation, to be able to help you get throughout the day, to be able to make sure that you are not feeling down. And by having affirmations, you can write it down. You can even say, you know what, I'm great, I'm powerful, I'm smart, I'm brilliant, I got this. You do this, girl, or whatever, man. Just those little affirmation that you say to yourself in the mirror every day. Or sometimes you can even have a podcast that you listen to in the morning that always kind of motivates you. For me, I used to listen to a lot of Eric Thomas. I used to listen to Sarah Jakes every single day. I would have her in my playlist. I would listen to her for an hour going to work, an hour coming from work. And I would also sometimes even switch it up with Les Brown whenever I feel like I need a more intense, affirmation, intense, more power engine, driven kind of like manifestations or affirmations, or like just a podcast that to pump me up to make sure that I kind of stick to what I do. I would go there. And then now I do my daily podcast where I listen to Cindy Trump, which is a pastor. Basically, she talks about a lot of greater things. Not only does she teach the Bible, but she also have a lot of great conversations around attracting positivity, attracting greater things into your life, and making sure that it matches with the Bible, and understanding the benefits and the value of your life and how to attract things. So these are all things that I do on a daily basis as a form of affirmation, as a form of, of visualizations of what I want to do, so that I can be able to have a routine of what I want to do. So have that daily affirmations will be able to be very beneficial to you, because then it will be a set of a reminder, and to be able to train your brain to think positive, to think of how you can attract different important things into your life. Third, I would say start practicing visualization. So basically start to see things that is going to happen for you. It start to know that, maybe a year from now, I'm going to graduate, I'm going to get that degree, or maybe in 6 months time, I'm going to have that job, I'm going to be working at that company. All of this is stuff you need to be able to see it beforehand. Me in 2016, I went by the Google office, I took a picture, and I said, one day I'm going to be working there. 2019, I was working for the Google vendor. This is all because I had that vision, but I didn't know how to get there. And digital marketing is what got me to start working at Google. And now I'm a Google product trainer. But this is all about just kind of, having that practice visualizations, having a vision to be able to be like, what, I can get there, I could be able to do this, and then works towards getting there by finding out ways on how to get there, whether if it requires for you to go to school, whether it requires you to start doing networking, connecting, whatever that is, to make sure that your vision actually comes to life. And then the fourth thing is start to act as if you want to live that life, because the life that you have manifested for yourself, you are going to become a different person as to from the person you are today. You're going to become a completely person who walks that walks and who talks that talk. The person you are today is a person in training to be able to live that life, to be able to be ready for that high standard life. So what you're going to be doing daily is making sure that you're preparing yourself to become that individual. Yes, we are changing daily. It doesn't matter whether for me, for example, the person who I was 10 years ago or 2 years ago is completely different the person who I am right now, because the girl that was 10 years ago, she was the shy girl who was like hardly talking. The girl who was like 2 years ago, even though she was super confident, she would model in a stage of like hundreds of people, but she wasn't talking that confident. She wasn't the girl who's like, will be in this camera and telling you, do what you got to do. The person who I am today, it is the person I was working to be 2 years ago. And I'm still working towards becoming a better person than I am today, because I'm still manifesting the greater things in my life. I am at that journey, but that just goes to show, what, in order for you to be able to become at that level where you feel like, what, I have reached my peak, I have reached the peak of success, I have reached the lifestyle that I wanted, then you can then say, what, yes, I have made it, I don't need to be able to work on myself anymore. But because we know as a human being, we are always striving for greatness, we are always striving for success, we are always striving for greater things. And that is why we are always going to be constantly working ourselves, improving ourselves, and getting better in positions in life. And that's why what I was saying, that every day we are changing to be better in life, to be greater in life, and to be um, at a capacity of where we can live the life that we wanted. And that's why we manifest daily. We practice the visualization of where we want to be. And fifth, I would say, is start to practice gratitude. Obviously, with everything that you wanted to achieve in life, with everything that you're striving, with everything you're basically working towards getting, you also wanted to practice gratitude. You want to be able to be appreciative of the things that you have, because if you're not grateful for the things that you have, you will miss the point, or you will miss the opportunity to appreciate every little success that you're getting. Some journey might take years, some journey might take months, but if you're able to be grateful for the process, you'll be able to appreciate or enjoy the process of it. It would make the journey a lot more easier for you, and it will make it a lot more simpler, because you're going to practice gratitude. And practicing gratitude is super important as an entrepreneur, it's super important as a business owner, because business itself takes time to grow and takes years to grow. So practice gratitude is going to help you get there, and it's going to help you to be able to attract more greater things, because The more grateful you are for things that you're achieving, the more God will bless you with, if you believe in God. So I would say that is very important things to start doing as well. And also try to dig a little bit deeper into your inspiration. And you want to have practice exercise, or you want to have things that inspire you, whether it's talking to friends, whether it's watching documentary, whether it's going off for a walk. You want to be able to do certain things that kind of inspire, that you want to be able to do certain things that inspire you to continue on bringing more ideas in order to continue on attracting positive things, to be able to enhance your vision, to be able to inspire you to do greater things, to be able to attract more things into your life. So that could also help you. And I would say finally is manifest everything that you want to receive, because what you receive in your life is based on the stuff that you manifest, obviously. So start practicing that. And without further ado, I would say these are some of the most important things you can also do today to be able to practice in manifesting or attracting greater things into your life, because it's going to take you in places you will never think that it's going to be possible. So I would say these are basically some strong law of attraction that you can start practicing today to be able to manifest, to be able to live the life that you hope to get and live the life that you wanted to achieve in life. So if you love this topic and if you feel like there's other things that I have missed, make sure to type it in the description below. So for those who are watching, they'll be able to read your comment. And if you have any topics that you would love for me to talk about or you love for me to cover, also send it in the description. Also drop down in a comment below and I'll be able to cover it in my next video. And without further ado, if you want to learn about how to improve your personal branding, how to grow your business online with my digital marketing content, go read my blog at www.neeceelexy.com, and also watch out for my live interviewed entrepreneurs here. If you want to stay up to date with my content that I post here weekly, make sure to subscribe and hit the subscribe button, and also support the channel by hitting the thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.
I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play